Hello, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am Kelly Joe. A lot of people like to call me KJ, and you can call me anything but crazy because I am here tonight to say a lot of things that may sound a little crazy to you. Things like, do you know you can restore your entire well being? You can lose up to 9 to 30 pounds within 30 days, reset your body on a cellular level, gain new energy that you haven't felt in years, start to decrease stress and sleep better, all in a matter of a month. Sounds crazy, right? But I'm telling you from my own personal experience and the experience of over 400,000 people, it is real. We are having real results with real people like yourself. So if you're here tonight to learn about weight loss, how you can get rid of that stubby, stubborn, sticky belly fat, or how you can lose a lot of weight if you have it to shed, or maybe you're not even looking for weight loss and you want to build lean muscle. Maybe you just want to feel good. You've come to the right place. And thank the person who introduced you to this webinar tonight because they truly do care about you. So briefly, I'll just let you know. My history is I was a master trainer for 9 years in New York City. When I got introduced to this, I thought I knew it all. I was getting great results already with my clients, but I have to tell you, no matter how strong, no matter how flexible, no matter how much muscle we put on them, there was always that culprit midsection. And it wasn't until I got introduced to this, and of course the claims were ridiculous, the ones you just heard. So I said, I don't know. I'm a believer of whole food eating. Who needs supplementation? I had to put it to the test. And I had been in the industry a long time and tested out a lot of different things. This one blew me away. I wasn't looking for weight loss myself. So I did this 30-day nutritional cellular cleanse. My husband did it with me. We were increasing calories, having extra protein shakes on workout days, and we really were not looking to lose weight. And at the end of the month, I was 4 pounds down, and that's okay with me. I didn't have anything that I knew to lose. 4 pounds translated into 2.5 inches off my waist, an inch off my booty, and an inch off each thigh. That sold me. I said this stuff. Not only did that transform my body, my level of good, because I've always felt good, turned into great. And now I thank the heavens above that I get to feel great every single morning. You could not tear me away from any of these products because of how much they have improved my energy, my health, my youth, and given me a whole lot more stamina. And I continue to maintain lean muscle and burn fat. And it's an easy, flexible system. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to get started. We do have a special guest tonight, and she will be joining us later. Her name is Nikki Pollard. I can't wait for her to join us. But I'll get to her a little bit later in the evening, and we don't want to take up too much of your time. So I'm just going to start by sharing my screen and get things moving. There's Nikki's beautiful face if you're seeing my screen already. And here we go. Today we are talking about a system called Isagenix. Whether you've heard of it, whether you've tried it, I'm glad you've joined us tonight because we are here to inform you, to educate, motivate, and inspire. The choice is up to you. We are a cellular cleanse. What does that mean? It means we're not a poo-poo cleanse. We're not a strip your colon down cleanse. We're not a starvation cleanse. We are going to be flooding the body with dense nutrition on a cellular level. This means we detoxify on a cellular level, we replenish on a cellular level, and your body and life will feel it. You will have optimal health and balance. You'll be leaner, stronger, and more energetic, as I just mentioned was my own experience. Just briefly, I need to find a way to clip through the next. Here we go. Here's my short disclaimer. This is just saying that our products have not been evaluated by the FDA, but I will tell you they work. I will tell you they are clean. They are the world leader. We are the world leader in whole body, nutritional, cellular replenishment, and youthful aging. Great. And now you have come here because Someone cares enough about you and your future health that they want you to either experience the weight loss solutions or the anti-aging or the energy and performance. And sometimes they all happen synergistically. So where are you right now? Are you in your most beautiful body? I'm not asking you if you're in the most beautiful body of anyone in the world. Your most beautiful body is particular to you. It doesn't look like the girl next door to you. It doesn't look like a supermodel. And maybe it is. Maybe you have great genetics that offer you that. But I want you to be real with yourself. When I am in my absolute best health, what does it look like? What does it feel like? Is it far away? Do you even know what it feels like? Have you ever been there? I'm letting you know, if you have the initiative and the drive and you got 30 days, then we can get you there a whole lot sooner. Because we have a crisis here, especially in the United States. Obesity is on a rampage. So understand it's not just us adults either. Childhood obesity is huge worldwide. It is now said that children will not outlive their parents. That this generation right now, that is a very frightening thing. And check out these unhealthy statistics. Not only is there childhood obesity, but 1 in 3 children now has autism, ADHD, asthma, food allergies. 41% of us are expected to develop cancer. We are a deteriorating nation, yet we are the ones, the United States, spending 2.5 times more on healthcare and disease management than any other country. Something is wrong. We live in a toxic environment. They're not just in the air we breathe and the water we drink. Women, it's in your makeup. Anything you put on those lips, you're eating. Anything you put on your skin is in your liver within 7 minutes. You better make sure all of your cosmetics and any of your lotions and body wash don't have things like parabens, phthalates, sulfites. Make sure you are using clean products. And when you talk about cleaning products, the household cleansers, you better take a look at some of those labels. I don't think you can even pronounce half of what's on there, let alone remove that stuff from your body. And our skin, you're taking a shower in poison because our water is so toxic. Beware and be careful. Because even our food is toxic. It's not just our air. Now, we've been using pesticide and herbicide for so many years. Even our produce is toxic. And what's even sadder is now it's nutritionally bankrupt. When you plant a seed and it starts to grow into a vegetable or a fruit, the roots dig down into the soil. And what should happen is that it gets into some nutrient-rich soil. And these little microorganisms are in there, little, even in your world, animals, little tiny microorganisms breaking down the rock. And it turns it into an organic matter and then feeds the plant minerals and nutrients. But guess what? All the junk and the pesticide and herbicide has killed the topsoil, including those microorganisms. So our soil is dead, and so is our food. It's GMO, genetically modified organisms, and it's Frankenstein food, and your body does not respond to it. And the meats you're eating, filled with antibiotics and hormones, they're not even feeding cows a cow's diet here in the United States. They're feeding them soy, wheat, corn. All of those are GMO. They're feeding them animal byproducts. Cows should eat grass, not other cows. Your dairy, whatever that cow ate is now in the dairy from that cow. And milk and any dairy products are so highly processed, they're not even natural. So far from their source. Now, sugar is in everything. It's even in the tomato sauce you buy to throw on your pasta. Don't do either. Don't buy pasta or pasta sauce in a jar. It's just pouring sugar down your throat. And if anything says diet on it, it's filled with artificial sweeteners, sugar alternatives, and that's even worse than sugar. Sugar is poison. It's making us not only fat, it's making us sick and tired. And our cells are in trouble because of it. Now, our bodies are faced with 167 daily toxins. And I'm not talking about the toxins you're probably putting in your own world, whether you're a smoker or a drinker or you like to indulge in that, late night Snickers bar. I'm talking about daily toxins that are out of your control. Now, your liver cannot process the overload. The toxin then is emitted and it hits your bloodstream. When that happens, inflammation occurs. Inflammation causes pain, guys, in your joints. It causes aching. Now, the only organ that rescues the bloodstream from screaming for help is fat. Yes, fat is now called an organ because it has multiple processes. That fat is only there as a defense mechanism. It will envelop and hold on to that toxin to save you and to save the bloodstream from having toxic overload in the blood. But what happens is that the toxic fat leads to more fat. It's a snowball effect, and you can't sweat away this kind of fat. It's dangerous, sticky fat. It's not subcutaneous. It's not the little muffin top you can grab hold of on the edge of your pants. It's visceral. Visceral fat is lining your organs. If you're not sure what that looks like, take a look at these slides. A 120-pound person compared to a 250-pound person. Look at the image on the right. All that yellow surrounding the organs and the muscle is visceral fat. And it's the first to go when you start to cleanse the body on a cellular level. You can check out these slides here. These are incredible. So the slides here are from a medical doctor who took blood samples before and after an Isagenix 11-day cleanse. Now, when I say 11-day cleanse, everyone jump starts their 30-day with an 11-day cycle. So this is their first 2 weeks of a 30-day program. Now, the top two slides, that individual was eating too much sugar. Look at all those sickled cells and, all the fogginess. And after 11 days only, and taking our cellular cleanse, look how beautiful and round those cells are. And the bottom slides, too much meat. Oh my goodness, they're like stacks of pancakes. They're so smashed up. And look at all the fogginess behind it. Those are triglycerides. 11 days later, look how free and happy those cells look. And I'll promise you, these people weren't feeling so well before they took this cleanse. And I bet you a lot of money that afterward, when their cells are looking like this, it's reflecting in their energy, in their happiness, and it's definitely affecting how they look. Because there's an answer here. You can go to the gym every single day. You're not going to get a six-pack at the gym. If you're not looking at your nutrition, you are only going to get stronger and more flexible and have a good time talking to people at the gym. You're not helping yourself burn fat until you really take a look at your nutrition. 80% of the road is nutrition. The problem is our nutrition is bankrupt. This is why diets don't work. But when you use superfood that has no compromised ingredients, full meal replacements. And when I say that, I mean it's not just a snack. We're not trying to get you to start your day on 100 calories and I hope you feel good by lunchtime kind of thing. We are setting you up with a perfect meal, what scientifically is proven for the body's needs, with no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. They're all natural and or beyond organic, because in the United States you can be organic by paying the government and quit spraying for a year or two. This is beyond organic. There's no GMO, no soy, no gluten, 99% lactose free, and we do have vegan options for those of you who avoid animal products. We have measurable, proven results within 2 to 4 days. And while no one product could single-handedly remedy any of these problems, it's imperative you do something to improve and support your health. And now each of these products, every single Isagenix product is a standalone product. It can impact your health in so many ways. But when you put it into a system, it has a synergistic effect to optimize your overall health. And it also, I believe, creates a new lifestyle. It kind of resets you. It's not a quick fix. Oh, if I can make it through 30, then I'm done and I did it. It literally retrains you. Your body starts to crave the good things in life, the good nutrients. And it becomes a very healthy lifestyle. I promise you things will start to shift. So let's get into what these superfoods really are. The Isoline Shake. Now, we also have Isoline Pro for men or any athletes who are looking to build more muscle, or men do need a higher intake of protein because of body mass. Now, our Isoline Shake has 24 grams of exclusive undenatured New Zealand and Australian whey. Now, when I say undenatured, I am meaning it's so delicately processed. We use such a low heat. We say cold heat. We use such a cold process that it's still so natural. In my world, I envision it cow teat to my mouth. Like it's not destroyed with high heat and acid the way all the protein powders on the store shelves are. We are a grade 7. Anything at GNC and Whole Foods or Vitamin Shop, that's a grade 3. So just know this is a superior product. It's loaded with digestive enzymes. You don't want to overload your body with protein without digestive enzymes because you need, number one, to easily digest the protein, and number two, have a way of really spreading out that nutrition and being absorbable on a cellular level. Tons of fiber, low glycemic, very low sugar, and those sugars are not refined. They're coming from apples and vegetables, and I will swear to you there's no artificial sweeteners in here either. And we have the vegetarian friendly, meaning we have a happy cow seal. These cows are not given any hormones. They're grass-fed only. And they're milked in between natural gestation periods. So we do have a stamp, and we do have a vegan option. This is what 26 days of a 30-day system will look like. You'll have an amazing shake for breakfast. And do understand we have great recipe ideas. You don't just have to mix it with ice and drink. You get to get really creative and enjoy that shake. And then you have a smart whole food snack, a very large meal in the middle of the day. We want our largest meal to be midday because our metabolism slow down anytime past 4. I don't care if you work out or if you stay up late. That metabolism is naturally going to start slowing down at 4 o'clock. So we have our large meal in the middle of the day. 600 calories, guys. That's big. I show you here how to build a plate. And then a smart snack in the later evening, and then followed up with a shake dinner. You're going to add in extra snacks and small meals if you're working out rigorously. If you have moderate workouts, you'll base that on your hunger. It's not a starvation diet. So I always tell my cleansers and people who are joining me, if you're hungry, then eat. Drink plenty of water, and you'll know what real hunger feels like. So it's 2 shakes a day. If you have a dinner out or an event to go to, you'll substitute your shake for lunch and have a nice smart dinner. It's that flexible. If you need a glass of wine, I say stop at 1, max 2, because otherwise your metabolism dies. It's so easy to follow. Now our Cleanse for Life, you have 4 days of cleansing. These days are where you're actually helping your body. Your body naturally detoxes on its own. It's a miracle. But the Cleanse for Life helps support that detox. It helps bring phase 2 toxins, those fat-soluble toxins we just discussed, into a water-soluble toxin. So we really are flooding the toxin back into the bloodstream so your body naturally can get rid of it. And we get rid of that through flushing it with water. It comes out of your brain. You can do deep cleanses like that, like the blood slides we showed you, which is an 11-day cycle, but it only includes 4 cleanse days total, separated by nourishment. Or you can do 1 cleanse day per week, 4 weeks in a row. And if all of that still seems scary to you, this product's so effective. You can use it every night, a couple shots every night. Follow it up with water, and you'll still detox every night you sleep. Ionic Supreme is one of my absolute favorite products ever. It is an adaptogen. Now, these adaptogenic herbs, what that means is it helps your body adapt to stress. Who doesn't have stress? Go ahead and shout out in the chat box now if you've ever had stress, because it's really hard to find someone who's stress-free. But what I love about this, it doesn't take the stress away. Your boss is still going to be there in the morning. Your boyfriend's still there when you get home. I don't know where your stress lies. It doesn't take away the stress. What it does is it helps your body cope with it. If you've heard of cortisol, the stress hormone, is the #1 cause of belly fat, the #1 cause of anxiety and why we're not getting sleep at night, and lack of sleep is also a cause of belly fat. When you are in balance and your cortisol levels are balanced, not only then are you not creating more belly fat, but you're also producing more HGH, human growth hormone. Human growth hormone exists, And it can do its magic, which is healing and fat burning, if you have level cortisol and level insulin levels. Like, you do not want to have spikes going on your insulin or your cortisol. And when you are in a balance with both of those, your HGH is on fire, and you will feel the difference with this. We have Ageless Essential Vitamins. Now, vitamins are not the same as food, guys. This is not the same. Fish today is very toxic, but if you use our ISA Omegas in these vitamin packs, these are third-party tested from small fish from the Nordic Sea, clean of any metals, pollutants, toxic. It's so pure. I call them pharmaceutical grade. They are triple the dose of any omegas on the market. And it has an AM and PM pack. You get vitamin C that is time released. One capsule in the morning will release 3 different times, so it's great for your immunity. Your Ageless Essentials is a multivitamin, gender specific, male or female. Your Ageless Actives are resveratrol, CoQ10. These are helping you with a smarter brain, with better muscle, better joints. And then product B, that last one on the list, is actually a standalone product as well. Product B is our super anti-aging breakthrough product. It's also now called Isagenesis. When we discovered, actually Bill Andrews and his science team discovered what aging is on a cellular level. It has to do with the little telomeres at the end of your chromosomes. And the little telomeres are like shoelaces. And as cells duplicate, the only sign of aging is the shortening of telomeres. It's almost like a fraying shoelace. Like when you lose that little plastic part, the shoelace just starts to crumble. That's what's happening to our DNA every time a cell regenerates. But we have something in the body called telomerase, which will support telomere length. And oddly enough, they're actually found in our genital organs. That is where we have the extreme levels of telomerase, and those cells, guys, don't shorten the way the rest of our body does. And this is why we can have babies at very late ages. And now when we discovered telomerase happens naturally in the body, Bill Andrews, his team won the Nobel Prize for discovering all this. He came to John Anderson, our formulator, and John Anderson is the mineral man. He knows minerals. He knows plant-based solutions. They together created this completely natural, botanical, minerals, vitamins, all this nutrition to help your body's telomerase do its magic. Again, it's the body doing the magic. Our products are just a catalyst. So that's all it is. You trade up to perfect food. You're reallocating some of your grocery spending to some amazing nutrition that's not only going to make you feel better, but look better. It's a double-edged sword. Now, here are some results. I say it's typical 9 to 30 pounds. That's because not everyone has 30 pounds to lose. So some people, like myself, when I first experienced it, maybe only had a couple pounds to lose. But I surely lost inches. And you can lose so much. We have people in the 100-pound club, 200-pound club, 300-pound club. Hundreds of people losing over hundreds of pounds. You can take it as fast or slow as you choose. We can fuel your energy and performance. Lori Harder, fitness cover model of Oxygen magazine, she started taking first place in multiple arenas in her competitions since using Isagenix. And now she's an Isagenix millionaire. She sees the beauty of these products. She actually uses this as a vehicle for her future financially as well. Ray Lewis, former NFL linebacker, only wishes he had that back in the day. Feeling good and also making an income with Isagenix because these products have changed their lives. And Shane Friels, fitness competitor and model. We've got elite athletes, Olympians using our products, and they are not endorsed. We don't give them free products. They buy it at wholesale. And Natalie Cook on the right, she's actually also making an income on Isagenix because she can't get enough of a good thing and she wants to tell the world. That's how much this is changing people's health. And health on the cellular level only makes youth. Kathy Coover, the hot foxy one in the blue, she is the co-founder of Isagenix, and she looks more vivacious every single year. Dr. Michael Colgan in the center. Now, He's 75 years old, still doing a one-arm push-up. You'll see it on one of our videos. If you ask the person who shared this with you to show you, it's pretty incredible seeing him do a one-arm push-up. He's training triathletes and Olympians. He has them all using our products, and more, the more they're on it, the more gold medals are being won. It's just normal people like you and I who have a need. Our solutions are weight loss, energy, decreased stress, lean muscle building, restful sleep. So important for rejuvenating those cells. You can improve your mental clarity and have radiant skin. And this brings me to my very special guest, Nikki Pollard. I mentioned her in the beginning, and I just want to see, Nikki, are you there?
I am here.
Hi, Nikki. I'm so glad to have you here tonight. Nikki, would you just share with everyone how Isagenix came into your life and what it's done for you in all areas of your life? Because I know it's not just one thing that this can change for a person. Would you just share with the crowd?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Thanks for having me, KJ. Yeah, it was about 3 years ago when my family, we were in desperate need of something. My daughter had horrible rashes no one could explain. I had back pain that was pretty debilitating, and I had gone to therapy, and my son had allergies, and the real big one was my husband. He found himself in heart failure, and he was a pretty healthy guy, but a virus had attacked his heart. So at that point, we had really turned to nutrition, and we started to eat organic. We were exercising. We were doing everything right for a good year and a half on our own, and things just still weren't right. How I was in a fog. I was really down. I was gaining weight. My pants were getting tighter. I was having these cravings at night, and my pain was still there. So the doctor said, well, that's your age, and that's just, my heart that I wasn't meant to feel that way. So around that time, I had been following my friend Patty Ann on Facebook, kind of trying to figure out what she was doing. She's a grandmother, and she looks fantastic, and she just is so vibrant. Her skin is great. She has energy like you wouldn't believe. So I finally asked her for what she was doing, and I was skeptical. I mean, I thought, how can this really work? Really worth it. But there was this 30-day money-back guarantee, so I decided to give it a shot. So I did a 30-day, and I did end up losing 10 pounds and 13 inches. And again, weight loss wasn't my main goal, but I maintained and gained some lean muscle. The fog was lifted. I had mental clarity. I was sleeping great. My pain was gone. I had energy again, and I felt fantastic. So my husband, he reluctantly jumped on board. When I was doing this, he was laughing at me the whole time. He was like, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to gym. I'm going to my personal trainer. Well, he gained inches on his waist, which is where he was trying desperately to lose it. So he ended up jumping on board. And he lost the 4 inches in his waist that he had not seen gone since college. So he was at his college weight. So he was loving it. So we introduced it to our kids. Our kids do a shake a day every day, and we just have all had just a phenomenal year and a half, feeling great, being healthy. It's just been a great gift. The other thing I have to say is when Patty Ann told me about this, she was trying to explain how I can share these products with others, and a big wall went up. I was like, no, I'm not into that. I don't do sales. That didn't interest me at all. But when my friends started noticing that, my skin looked great and I was feeling great and losing inches, they wanted to know what I was doing. So I wasn't going to not tell them. So I told them, and more and more people started trying it, and I found that, I was paying extra bills. We were able to go on trips. It's created an extra residual income that I never had anticipated. And all the while helping others to feel as great as I am feeling and as my family is feeling. So that's been a whole other aspect that I did not intend on, but this Isagenix has been life-changing for me and for my family, and I'm so glad that I took that initial jump, even though it was kind of scary at first, but it was so worth it.
Thank you so much, Nikki. I mean, can you all hear her excitement and passion around these products? And then this blessing that just happened for her family that also it starts to create a residual income, because you cannot not talk about this stuff, how it does change your energy. So Nikki, I just have a question. Like, if there are people who are watching right now, and you mentioned you had some hesitancies when you started, whether it be the cost or the, whatever it was. If people right now are sitting on the fence saying, I kind of want to do this, I'm thinking about it, like, what's one little thing that maybe you could share, since you were there once too, that would maybe just give them some light on the subject?
Oh, well, there are so many. First of all, the cost. We find that we are saving money now. Our grocery bills are smaller because we're buying more of our groceries through Isagenix. So the cost is no longer an issue. And it wasn't pretty much right away because people were asking so quickly. The other thing is it was a lot easier than I thought. I thought I was going to be hungry, and I wasn't hungry. Your body gets what it needs, therefore you finally lose those cravings. So it was easier, and just the 30-day money-back guarantee was another big point that, if you're feeling like you should be feeling better, why not give it a try?
Awesome. That's the truth. And the thing about the cravings, hands down, our cravings stem from an unhappy brain. So I just want to thank you again, Nikki. I'm just going to get back into the webinar, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to see you again at the end, so don't go anywhere. We're going to say goodbye to everyone together. Go ahead and just mute your line. I'll get back to my screen sharing. But I just want to get on that point of cravings is stemming from an unhappy brain. And that's why you can eat a full meal and still afterward be like, ooh, I really want a chocolate brownie sundae, or I really need something sweet. Because our brains eat fats and carbs. Most of those things come in a sugar form or a salty form. So if you're having crazy cravings of something salty or something sweet, it's because your brain is not getting fed. And you can eat a plate, gigantic plate, and still not feed your brain. You need essential minerals, amino acids, B vitamins, all these things that are in your Isagenix products, various Isagenix products. So that's one of the first things I notice from people is they're like, oh, I don't crave anymore. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, why am I so happy? I'm like, because your brain is happy. So I really thank you for sharing that, Nikki. Like, you couldn't have said it, I couldn't have said it better. Like, it was brilliant. Let me share the screen one last time and just get this finished, because I don't want to take up too much time, but I do want to make sure you get all the information that you need. Isn't she beautiful? A mother of two, beautiful and radiant. So she mentioned it already. What does it cost? What does your health matter? Like, how can you put a price on your health? Well, luckily here at Isagenix, it's free. It's free because it's risk-free, as Nikki said. If you don't get your health back in 30 days, you get your money back. It's free because you're reallocating grocery spending into superfood. You're already spending money on food. I bet a whole lot more than you know. How much goes out of your pocket in a day for food or beverage? You're going to save a lot of money when doing a 30-day system. And lastly, you can invite your friends, people you love and want the best for. You can invite them to do it with you. And even if they do it after you and they see your results and they say, holy guacamole, tell me what you're doing, I want it now, because that's what's going to happen. You become a walking billboard. People want to have the energy you have. They want to feel and look great. Nikki said it about Patty Ann. I want to know what she's doing. No matter what time you have friends interested, you will get half or all your money back. And who knows, maybe a lot of people want to know, and then their friends want to know what they're doing, and next thing you know, you have much more than your money back. You make a residual income. Let's talk about your initial investment. I think this is the best pack we offer, the President's Pack. It's $18 a day. It's covering 66 meals, 44 snacks. It's loaded with even more product than you see here. It's got things like E Plus energy shots. It's got our Ageless Essentials with Product B. That product alone is $140. You are saving so much by getting your hands on things like protein bars for snacking on the go or workouts, Isa Delight chocolates that are incredible for mood enhancement, and a little Isa blender. You also get a $75 coupon to any of our events if you'd like to have some hands-on experience and really see firsthand before and after people, hear their stories, and learn really what this can do for your life. It's $5.59. So again, how can you put a price on your health? This is the family pack. You can share it with the family. And as Nikki said, your kids too. It's just food. Now we have the Pace Setter pack. This one is $13 a day. It does offer a lot of snacking, so I do say it's foolproof. You're not going to have to come up with as many snacks on your own, but guess what? We have support teams that can help you come up with snack ideas. It comes with your full cleanse, every one of these I'm showing you are based on weight loss solutions, but we do have them in athletic version and anti-aging version if the cleanse is not right up your alley right now. So do understand, this is a beautiful pack that does have snacks included. And then if that's still too much for you, because no one can put a price but yourself, we have a bare bones pack. It's our basic 30-day system. And this does not come with those Isa Delights I just said were mood enhancing. Those Isa Delights are critical for cleanse days. So you do have to add a box of Isa Delights to the system to have the best results and best experience. We say cleanse, friends would never let friends cleanse without Isa Delights. That's just how important they are. So with the 30-day system and the $40 chocolates, you're looking at $11 a day. All of these systems will create the results. It's a matter of where you're standing right now. Now, if you have 2 friends interested, say you all went for the $18 a day pack, 2 friends, hey, do it with me. You're going to save money. You're going to have an incredible experience. You're going to get $370 back in your pocket. That's more than half back. If you start with a $13 a day pack, you're going to get $250. If you start with the $11 a day pack and you have 2 friends do it, it's $150. But guess what? You don't all have to start on the same pack. You can start on the 30-day system, the $11 a day. But let's say your friend Robert here, he wants to do the $18 a day because he wants all those snacks. He's always on the go. And then Sue, she just is going to do the regular, 30-day basic with you. You're still going to see $270. Maybe it's not $370 because they both didn't do it. It doesn't matter. You're gonna, by sharing this, which our goal is not to make money by all means. Our goal is to spread the word of good health. Our mission statement really is to free people of physical and financial pain, and in the process become the world's largest health and wellness company. So do understand it comes from the heart, guys. It's about helping people feel and look good again. Now, all you want to do is then tell Robert and Sue the easy system. You plus 2, them plus 2. You tell Robert and Sue, with 2 people, you can get half your money back. Would you like half your money back? Let's talk to some friends. Let's get them all in a group cleanse. Cleanse with friends. It makes it fun. So when Robert and Sue are each getting half of their money back, you are going to get 200 more bucks just for Robert and Sue doing what you did. But if you do this all, you plus 2, them plus 2, in your first 30 days, it's not just 200 you get back on top of what you already got. It's $450. They're going to give you an extra $250 bonus by doing it in your first 30 days. So I like to say it's free, not because if you don't get your health back, you get your money back. It's free because the products work so well, you're going to get cash back. Period. That's what I find to be true, and I've been doing this for quite some time. So where do you sit? Is this for you? You won't know until you put it in your body and try it. You have nothing to lose except your waistline. We are risk-free, 100% money-back guarantee. So get started now and contact the person who shared this with you today. If you saw this in an advertisement, go ahead and reach out to me because I am putting out Facebook ads, so maybe you did come through me. But there's my email. I'm also on Facebook. Now, whoever invited you here, they truly love and care for you. So take it into consideration of why you saw this tonight. and talk with them. Hey, if you want to bring me in on a call, I'd love to hear from you too. We have a support community, Facebook groups that are here for you. Our team, Nikki and I are on the same team, as well as so many other individuals. You'll see them in later webinars. We have tools like this to share with your friends. It's about helping people. So I'm just going to stop sharing and give you my farewells. I thank you guys so much for being here. I thank you, Nikki Pollard, for being here with me. You're incredible, Nikki. Just have a beautiful night. Go ahead and say goodbye to everyone, Nikki, so they can see your stunning face again.
Bye.
Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about toxicity, making you sick, fat, and tired, and how you can heal your body from the inside out. And I tell you, once it's healed on the inside, you can see it on the outside. So have a beautiful evening, and I hope that you're joining the community soon. Time to take action and take back your health.